off with Elizabeth Lizard Montgomery Anderson, currently of Tahlequah, Oklahoma, but still a Colorado girl at heart. Creates mats for a living, loves chasing after her daughter Scarlett, and has a killer wit. She has known Stephanie longer than anyone except for her family, and still likes her. Best friends for 27 years. Come on now, Elizabeth. Yvonne, silent but deadly Ellie, a hometown girl who is great to go dancing with and is a wonderful cook and author. 2 books so far, but will anyone ever read them? She loves to travel the world, especially offbeat places like Croatia and Morocco. Come on now. Via Southern California, acclaimed programmer of the 50 Cent video game, which was banned in Australia. He and Gordon share a love of all British pizza and Indian food. Come on down. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our newest bride and groom. If everybody could stand and put your hands together as I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Gordon and Stephanie Gibson. David and Elizabeth have a very special toast to make. Wow.
Wow. Hello.
Is there a switch on the bottom of it?
Hello.
So I will listen quietly.
That's it. It's on now. Oh, there it goes. It works. I wasn't expecting the speeches to be this early on in the night. I haven't actually had enough to drink yet, so before I begin, I think I have to tell you something. I'm actually Scottish. So I know you're shocked and surprised, but you know there's a couple of visual clues here that you may have noticed. With that in mind, I'm going to keep this fairly short and sweet because I know that there's only a few of you who can actually understand anything I'm saying right now. My name's David, and I'm here today to represent Gordon as the best man. It's an honour to be given this opportunity to say a few words. It certainly makes a change from having to say them in front of a judge. I'm also supposed to be here to sing Gordon's praises and tell you all about his good points and highlight his good points, but truth is I don't have a terribly good singing voice, and I'm not entirely sure he has any good points, so, especially after that 50 Cent intro he gave. So I'd like everyone here today, I'd like to welcome you here today. Some of you have travelled pretty far to be here. I know that Gordon and Stephanie really appreciate the efforts that you've made. I'd also like to offer my own personal congratulations to the bride and groom. Especially congratulate Gordon, because he's, as I'm sure you'll agree, batting well above his average today. I'd also like to congratulate Stephanie, and I'm sure you'll agree looks absolutely radiant. She's marrying a man of many hidden talents and debts, and I wish her very best of luck because you know, she's going to have a hard time finding them. I've only met Stephanie once last night for about 20 minutes, but I've known Gordon for about 20 years. I can genuinely say that I've never seen him more relaxed or content or happier than he is when he's with her. So I wish them all the very best going forward. I think it's at this point as best man, I'm supposed to import some pearl of wisdom to the happy couple, but to be honest, I couldn't really think of one, so this is the best I could come up with. Keep your fridge full of beer, and may all your ups and downs be underneath the covers.
Not that I need a mic. I think he'd feel bad if I went on without the mic, so I'll wave.
Check.
You can project, man. She's shy and demure. Don't interrupt.
There we go. It should be working.
Can everyone still hear me? Well, unlike Dave here, I don't live at altitude anymore, so after 2 glasses of wine, I am, well, I'm all set. I know quite a few people here tonight. Stephanie and I met my first day of 5th grade at Normandy Elementary, and I think Sarah and a few other people may have been there too. We've been friends for a very long time. We lived in the same dorm in college. We had a mercifully short stint together as roommates. There are people you always want in your life, but maybe not, you know, in your bathroom. That goes for both of us. I think there was too much hair. The two of us. And our relationship has evolved in kind of a funny way over the years, because we always laugh about how we really don't have a lot in common, but we do have everything important in common. We just don't have all the stuff that people don't get in common. And as an example, years ago when we were in college, not as roommates, for that mercifully short stint, Stephanie repeatedly invited me to join her for the Renaissance Fair, which I kept gracefully trying to decline, and finally said, okay. For Stephanie, this is a day of just joy and meeting people, and it's wonderful, and a Renaissance Fair for me is truly exquisite torture. So for years afterward, I thought, payback is coming. But the wonderful thing about Stephanie is that she's such a good sport. I've never been able to get payback, and I never will. If I suggested, okay, you know, it's my turn. Vomit rides at Illich's. She's like, great, let's do it. Weird local delicacy with tentacles. Let's do it. I had a baby. Try that diaper. Let's do it. She's fearless and the most wonderful, gracious, good sport in the world. And Gordon, you are so lucky to be now married to someone who will never say, "Are you nuts?" without giving it a lot of thought first. I'm so honored that you asked me to stand up for you today. This has just been a wonderful pleasure. You both look completely radiant and radiantly happy, and that makes everyone else happy, and that is your gift to the world. And I'm just so honored that we've been friends for so many years. I just can't.
Saved by the glass.
To Stephanie and Vernon.
More long distance.
So I don't know what's next.
More kissing. Now that's more.